Hi Taurus, how are you guys? My name is Ascending Synergy Tarot. I'll be doing a prediction for 2020 for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to the channel. Happy New Year's. Thank you guys so much for the support and love and just overall vibes of coming here, guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I'll be pulling some energies for our upcoming year, what to expect. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personalized prediction, you can click the link below. It's called Ascending Synergy Tarot. So let's get right into it, okay? So I'll be pulling an overall theme for your year for Taurus' spirit guides. The messages that you have for Taurus spirit. Okay. Here we go. Your own energy of second house coming out. There could have been a lot of transitions that could have happened in 2019. A lot. It has definitely put us in finding who we essentially are. Our inward passions, our dignity, our spiritual sense of things. What's our center of our who we are, of our being here. There's definitely a rebirth in what we long for, what we fantasize about. And this is something that's of very high importance to us. Now putting our spirituality into the forefront when it has anything to do with material possessions here, as well as assets and finances. You're seeing like the finer things in life is your spirit. This year is the overall theme. The finer things in life is your spirit. It's just so transformative. This year is definitely going to be transforming into so many healthy spiritual, you're like now you the way you ascertain assets, the way you deal with finances in the material possession format, everything has to be from a spiritual center. And this is what we're transforming into. This is a really great energy to have. Sometimes essentially, being an earth sign, it's now it definitely feels like an energy where you know that you can access spirit in a physical way, because of that evolved earth element that you embody, and definitely recognizing that now. And it's actually really a powerful year for you, for sure, with the Pluto energy here. Just regeneration, it's like a rebirth coming into a nuance. There's nothing that can stop you this year. So let's pull some crystals here for you. See the crystal messages that we have for Tauruses for this year, spirit, for 2020. Happy New Year's, Taurus. Happy New Year's, guys. 2020. All right, that's the one that want to come out. So we have the sun, the empowerment, healing, and gratitude. Yeah, this is definitely, wow, this is definitely accepting things for what they are in life. Things that we cannot control, that are out of our control. But there's definitely an energy here where we have to tap into the gratitude. Sometimes we think about the things that we don't have, and it's like this year is definitely going to be propelling you and encouraging you to heal. It's encouraging you to heal anything that felt like outdated behaviors, mechanisms, and empowering you to just find the simple things as gratitude, So I'm going to read this one here. So with this one, this is attached to our heart chakra. This is connecting us to the wisdom here, where we feel the essence of it. This is also reminding us the importance of gratitude, mastering gratitude that allows us to receive the fruits life has to offer. If we've been feeling overwhelmed by life, we're being encouraged to let go of the stress and come back into your heart. Allow your appreciation of life to blossom again. The thought of gratitude can bring a ray of sunshine. Everything in life happens for a reason. Okay? All challenges are opportunities and hidden gifts that bring courage and strength, which define who you are. So when you find the strength in your heart to open to gratitude, you receive the blessings life that has to offer here. And again, we're being encouraged to do that the entire year, which is a blessing. Again, there's definitely a lot of changes that could have happened here that's putting us in this space here. I love the fact that Malachite is here because this is indicative of healing. This has all of the chakras related to this card. And then this is definitely deep healing if you actually had injury last year, or any physical injury, bruises or bones or any physical issues. This is definitely helping you promote your overall healing. This is also profound because it's like Spirit heard your prayers, okay? Spirit heard their prayers for help, and now they're shining their love and healing medicine upon you. This is urging us to be patient and gentle with ourselves and accept that you are deserving in this love. Sometimes we have to slow down, relax, and start to make more healthy choices around our lifestyles. It is important that you are open to hear the intuitive message from your soul so that we can take action on these changes and assist in our healing process. This is also allowing us to address and heal any old stale emotions and feelings and expand beyond any out of date belief systems here. This is essentially letting go of our old ways that really affected our spiritual growth. This is really, really an important journey that you guys are on this year. It's definitely promoting a lot of healing, encouraging you to empower you to know that you are magnificent, abundant, and the transformation is more spiritual. And being in that more grateful space is definitely here for us in this year. So let's pull a card for each month and see what essentially we can see for each month. We can kind of tell what is going on here in terms of what messages that we want for ourselves. Sorry guys, my energy is a little down because I did too much yesterday. The moon is in Aries, so I just thought I could just handle the world yesterday, and now it's coming crashing down. And I had a reading this morning for a private client, so I'm just more in like a melancholy type chilling state. Okay, all right. So anyway, let's get into the Taurus messages here. Taurus spirit. Okay. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Okay. The overall message is Nine of Staves. This is definitely you're putting up boundaries. You're safeguarding yourself. You're reserving your energy. There's a reservation of energy taking place overall. This is this do feel like a blockage too, so just be careful of things that we block out just due to the fact that we could be overly protective to the point where we're guarding ourselves and not letting blessings and rebirths take place and listening to that spiritual center. But January is a blessing. Nine of Coins, this is definitely someone who's stepping in their independent state, self-sufficient. This is someone who essentially can be single. For those who are single, this is definitely, you're putting up your boundaries because now you are protecting your asset, and the asset is you. You're the entity. You know the embodiment of who you essentially are. You're wealthy in all ways, spiritual, emotional, mental, as well as physical. And you know for a fact now, I can't just be giving this to everybody. And this is like, if you're unaware of this, definitely be more aware of who you naturally are. With the Page of Swords, yeah, the verse in the Hermit coming out, Virgo energy, and then we have the bottom of the deck, the Magician card. This is essentially saying, like, whatever you don't find clarity in, you find it within you. You literally go within yourself, within the depth of who you are, to find this energy. I love this, the fact that the Hermit, no matter how things can be very unclear, you have the answers within. And that is definitely finding that high mind, high wisdom energy. If there's something where you don't understand something, I definitely feel like January is the perfect opportunity to seek counseling, to seek mentors, to seek shamans, to seek people that we feel like can mentor us and guide us in the direction that we see fit, or seeing things that, again, that are unclear, we can't really grasp the idea of, or just needing a change of perspective on things. I feel like sometimes we deal with people or mental spaces where they swear they know everything and they don't, and that's coming from a childish intellectual mind. They are very intelligent, but the way they come off is like, you need more experience, you need more experiences, you need to mature to understand that you do not in fact know everything. And I feel like this is somebody that you could have been encountering, or this is, yeah, this feels like a very independent energy. I feel like you could have been dealing with energies where it's just too much. It's just something that's unclear. Someone's words are so harsh that you're forced to put yourself in an independent state, or moving from someone or something so that you can just bring peace into your life. Just because I just feel harsh words, very terrible criticisms in January. You're literally moving away from it and knowing like those criticisms are not yours, but projections of those individuals who are saying that. And it's like January is definitely, oh, sorry.
That's an understatement. My butler makes the best.
Sorry about that, Taurus. Just yeah, so definitely January is like that realization of like, you know what? You in your mouth. You in your mouth. I have to move forward in my own space. I know the divineness within. I feel like you're a believer. You're a true believer in divinity and that spirit within us. And that definitely helps with finding the answers that we're looking for. January is definitely moving from a place of unclarity to complete clarity by going within. February here, we have the Three of Staffs in the reverse. It can involve three people, or just, again, feels like dealing with individuals who are very arrogant, or just, I do get a sense of arrogance. It's like a continuum of who you have to protect yourself around. I do feel like there's a sense of boundaries that has to be enforced because of people's arrogance of how they believe that they think that they're correct all the time. And it's like, Taurus, you have to be mindful of these type of individuals, that you have to really kind of make healthy boundaries, because that can actually take a toll on you. Or if this in fact something that you're battling with internally, harsh criticisms and lying, just essentially is stopping us short from us moving forward in our life here. Let's clarify this Three of Staffs in reverse. Yeah, here's the Nine of Staffs again. So This is the Nine of Wands. This is, again, protecting yourself from harsh criticisms, protecting yourself from people's pride, protecting yourself from other people's egomaniac like demeanor. Someone has too much ego here, and it's like you have to personally protect yourself from that, because it's I just feel somebody's very childish, honestly. You're like going into like a more mature, wise space, and I don't feel like they're ready to go with you. It's like you're transforming into something very profound. And anything that needs to just be like let go, I find you literally moving. Yeah, this could be a divorce, or this could just be very well you leaving a career finally in February because you're tired of the arrogance, the deception, anything that felt like a lie, even terrible coworkers, they believing that they're better than you, and you just always have to protect yourself from people trying to draw energy from you that isn't draw energy from you to like when you're dealing with someone who's an egomaniac, literally, you're dealing with someone who has deeply insecure traits within themselves. So whatever their ego and their pride comes out, it's a detriment to themselves, but it's also a detriment to you if you don't enforce your boundaries and limit your time with them, or whatever those boundaries are required for you, and which you have established for yourself, but it's imperative. And I think one of the boundaries is that you might let something all the way go, like something completely gone, like literally losing a job was the best thing for you, because you don't feel like it was a dead end. It could have been like a dead end job where, like in February, you finally realized, like, you know what, this is it for me. Like, I'm good. Moving forward to March, we have the Six of Blades. Literally, March is like moving forward. Moving forward. Yeah, you're going after the sun. You're literally going after the sun, Taurus, in March. This is like finally releasing things that really cause us pain, suffering, things that we had to heal from, grievance, and moving in a place of peace. Now that we're in this space, because of all of the wisdom that came from January, the things that we sat still and working hard on listening to our inner soul, and listening from that space, you're now making decisions in February, then the end result in March is definitely you finding success. There's a beautiful balance of energy, and with the sun here, this definitely feels like a new arrangement, a new success, whether it's a new marriage, a new lifestyle, a new job, anything of that nature, a new passion, a new way of thinking, a new way of being. It all is just so illuminating for us, and we're just definitely going into literally a place of hopeful opportunities, a place of hope now, a place of peace. Oh God, March feels amazing. April, moving forward here, we have the sun here in reverse. So, April is just maintaining order. I'm getting, look, we have the Two of Cups. Yes, there's definitely love here, a soulmate connection. I also feel like the idea of love is changing for you guys, Taurus. I feel like the way that you now used to look at love is no longer the case here. Now, honestly, being grateful for the things that we have, grateful for the spiritual connection that we have with another human. I even feel like if your connections aren't spiritual, you now know that I can't move forward in them. Yeah, we have Scorpio energy. So yeah, this is exactly that. It's like now it's being illuminated. What we didn't see before is now our emotional maturity, our emotional intelligence, being emotionally available for love. Like in April, after making certain decisions for yourself, now you're emotionally available to create the love. But it's coming from a very emotional, spiritual space, which, is a beautiful way of like catapulting catharsis and beauty and nostalgia and things that we really telepathically feel with another person without words. You know that there is just like a beauty of love that now we're like really starting to understand that's real. It's tangible, it's real, and that's what we transformed. I do feel a heavy Scorpio energy here, as well as Virgo and Leo. Moving forward to May, there's definitely, yeah, I mean, there's healing, but Taurus, I think, what other message? I think this was Capricorn's reading, where, you know, there's many different things that, yeah, look, Capricorn energy coming out. Um, there's many things in May to consider, okay? For one, there's definitely a securitization of funds, a lot of resources, drawing from resources. This is a very generous energy, but at the same time, making sure that you have enough for yourself. I like the beautiful connection that this has. Like, you're able to give out, but also know when to draw back. This also feels like you healing in May from things that you gave out too much and you really were disappointed in the return. Some sort of return of investment was just disappointing, essentially, and displeasing. And now we're just realizing like you are the resource tool. You are a very generous soul, Taurus. And from that space in May, like again, we're still in that healing phase of what it is that we have to, again, being by ourselves is actually really important when we're trying to establish ourselves. I definitely feel like this is the year so far to really just put that energy, drawing all of your energy into you, because there's spiritual like information that's taking place here. It's illuminating and highlighting your entire year here. Once you like, I feel like February is that moment of truth. Honestly, like through you soul searching in January, there's a moment of truth that happens in February. Then it literally just catapults into amazing opportunities in all kinds in March. I feel like if this is in terms of love, April is definitely love offers here, especially in March and April. It's like, but we can't allow things from our past to kind of deter us from having this connection be highlighted in our life. We're emotionally available for it. We feel the connection. Why would it not be successful? I feel like that's a mental space here. With that sun card here in the reverse, I'm going to just clarify the sun in the reverse spirit for April. Yeah, we feel like in April, I mean, this is where that January is that self-assessment of and this is, Malachi again with healing here. The whole year we're healing. It's like because of the things that we've experienced in love, we now like look at love as a weakness, and that is definitely not true. And if you guys feel that way, again, it's like ascertaining someone who can assist us and not allowing this mechanism to deter us from like really healing beautiful connections that we can have with others because of the experiences that we had in our past. um Wait. So in June here, there's definitely a turn of events here. Again, it definitely feels like healing. I just keep seeing healing. Yeah, I feel like you guys put so much time, so much effort, so much dedication into something, and it just didn't work out. It just did not work out. And I feel like we're still stung by things that we had to move forward from. And because of that, but I love the fact that the Justice card is here, because the Justice card is saying like this happened in divine order. This happened in divine timing. This is meant for you to have good karma on your side. Some things had to be justified, and there's certain things that we had to move forward from, just so justice can be served. Because the more time, more effort, the more dedication you put into something, you don't even see like the result given back to you is like, that's not even half what I put in. it's kind of like we're still healing from that. Whatever that we put out so much of our energy in, now because we're drawing back, we're healing, we're going into like new opportunities, we're seeing the possibility of hope again. That's now turning everything in our favor. Because now what we have, July and Little Gourd in the reverse. July is this messenger of love. I feel like there's definitely a lot of things that we have to, yeah, this is the same message in July. Whatever that we felt like we were disappointed in love, even sometimes not following our inner guide and believing in spirit, this now divine intervention has taken place with the Tower card. July is like an awakening like no other. I feel like that's that Pluto energy. July is definitely going to highlight a lot of repressed emotions that we had bottled up. And this is this is out of our control. With the Tower card, this is something that's out of our control that comes up that's really beneficial for us to kind of let go of things that are hindering our emotional fulfillment. In August, we had the Papa Staff here in reverse, so this can involve a Leo. But but this definitely feels like healing things. This feels like a healing of a father relationship in August. Yeah, definitely reconciliation. There's angels by your side who's willing to help you with that. It's like now in July when we have this aha moment and looking at the root of our emotional repression. Now there's this beautiful energy in August where we now understand what we have to do, balancing out relationships with maybe a divine masculine man here that really it's like now, like after all of the things that could have been done, now it's like harmony is restored. With the King of Wands in reverse, this is also someone who's very self-centered. They really are decisive on what they believe to be true. And again, I just feel like someone is in your life that's helping you come out of any fixed way of thinking to gain like wisdom on a matter for harmonious sakes. Things that we might not see just because of we have maybe just a way of how we think, which isn't wrong at all. But there's another nuance of things and perceptions that I feel like someone helps us with. I do feel like a man, some kind of mentor here, something that helps us illuminate things that we might not see here. October, Two of Blades, just unblocking of energy, a lot of reunions, a lot of things that didn't appreciate us now are coming in. It's like knowing the depth of the matter here, knowing something deep in like finding access to depthness, things that we did not understand, things that blocked us and really delayed our success stories. We're now in reconciling with that. We're now coming to a deep-seated knowledge of what it is that I want to take action on in October for sure. November is the Ten of Blades. This is over. Whatever this was, this is over. Everything is now coming to an end in a sense of any hardships or deprivation or suffering. Now we're like again, this whole year is healing. This whole year is healing. I feel like with the Three of Wands here in the reverse, the time is now to really end things out. Yeah, intuitively you know what you must do in November. We have the Strength card here as December. Finding the courage to really let things go. As Tauruses, I understand, as a fellow earth sign, I get it. Like sometimes we attach ourselves to things. And Taurus, you guys are possessive. And I think you guys are polar opposite of Scorpio, which they're emotionally possessive. and you guys are materially possessive. I feel like from this space, it's like finding the idea to even let something go just for your harmony, for your emotional sake, for your transformative format. This is things that we have learned and make amends with people who have really, we were really disappointed in, honestly. It just feels like we have to find the courage to release it by forgiving it, by reconciling with it, knowing that it's knowing that it's over, applying yourself and learning how. And in December, there's still this level of, I can't let go of what somebody has done. There's more information that's definitely here for us. A lot of clarity can be restored in learning about why this was. Definitely in January. January is, this is what I'll say, Taurus. If you don't want the type of year that you had, if you had a beautiful year, this does not apply to you, okay? This is for those who felt like their year, they was stuck in a rut or some sort last year or a year before last. Things can be, I feel like definitely Pluto being here as the forefront is going to keep reminding you that sometimes we can be energetically blocked just by things that we hold on to that we're completely disappointed in, or something that we still haven't let go of. And no matter, I feel like through counseling, I feel like you're being suggested counseling or suggested someone to like really help you tap into your emotional body and help you see certain things throughout life of why they were the way they were. And I feel like there's a rejection of it. So Taurus, if you please be honest with yourself in this year of what you need to change in your life, whether it's your career, whether it's your emotional body, your spirit body, is definitely very profound in this reading. And it's definitely looking to help you move into a place of peace, into harmony, into abundance, for sure. But again, it's looking deeper into a matter and not blocking your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you to the ultimate truth. Your intuition is guiding you into the ultimate fulfillment. I feel like any blockages that you occur because we're trying to overly defend ourselves is actually blocking us. So this is definitely like one of the forefronted. And then we have the High Priest in the reverse. The Hierophant, this is your energy. We're stuck in the past. We're stuck at things that really affected us, especially if it's something having to do with a father figure or a relationship, or even a mother. I feel like mother, father, or just actual relationships. But something that we're yearning for a relationship, yearning for something that we had to uncommit ourselves to, or we were unfaithful in, or someone was unfaithful to you, and kind of stuck on how beautiful the connection can be, but at the same time how draining it can be. There can be reconciliation, but the only thing is it'll be the same thing over and over again until someone changed their ways. Someone has to change their ways. If it's faithfulness, they have to change their ways. If they have to have a healthy lifestyle. If someone has a really terrible way of how they communicate, of how it just affects us and hurt us, and it's very cynical and very it's not progressive communication, it's regressive. It's like we're seeing all of that. It's just like draining of energy. So definitely there's a lot of clarity that's coming in for the whole year. But through it all, definitely be empowered and encouraged to follow your streams, follow your wonderment, follow what you believe in this year. So let me pull some love messages for you. What is the love of life looking like? Taurus here. What's the love life? Taurus 2020. Okay. Yep, I knew it. Trust issues. Trust issues. It's calling in your soulmate, and then we have making the effort. So definitely you're gonna have some really good choices in terms of love. There's definitely someone who like really loves you, or this is someone that you really connect with. Um, you know, again, it's just this calling in your trust. I feel like this person is the one for you. I feel like there's just a lot of defenses that's around it because of anything that we haven't addressed emotionally in our childhoods, or from our parents, from other connections that we have from other people. Those type of outdated emotions could be actually going to affect our year in terms of our relationships, co-workers, and just all of this type of things. It's like replacing the hurt with arrogance, and just being mindful of that here in this year here. But definitely for sure, this is a year for just finding the one, and it's like trusting that this is in fact a good, beautiful connection here. So I'm gonna pull some advice here for us, the Taurus spirit. Okay. So we have my capacity to tune into the energy of love. Give me the words I need to when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I'm lost. How beautiful. We have joy is the ultimate creator. Create and enjoy creating our lives how we want it to be. And the key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Taurus, this is gorgeous energy, and I love the fact that healing came out too. I honor how I want to feel. I honor how I want to feel. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. This definitely feels like this is the energy that will be the catalyst for your entire healing, as well as the year. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I feel that. Um, definitely honor how you feel, whatever it may be. It's very important for your healing stages here. And happiness is my birthright. Yes, Taurus, no matter what comes up in our healing stages, some things that are very unpleasant that are being surfaced and surmounted, don't allow what brings up to like block you even further. The intent is to liberate you, to free you. And this is definitely a beautiful reading here. A lot of things are going in your favor, believing in that as well. And I see a lot of green, so again, it's just a lot of green, healing, nature. Definitely spend a lot of time in nature this year. It definitely helps with the assessment of what we need to do, that drives us through our wisdom, that inner knowing. It helps us with accessing that too. But overall, happiness is your birthright, so definitely creating a life that you find beautiful and beauty in. So thank you so much for attending this session. If you are looking for a personal dialogue of your personal year, you can book a session with me at ascendingsynergy.com. Until then, Happy New Year's, guys. Bye.